everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a long time since I have made a video and shared anything with you guys, but we are in such an exciting season right now, and after sharing the announcement of expecting our first baby, I started getting the itch to share the vlogs that I have been making and recording over the last 4 or 5 months as we were on our journey to baby. When we made our announcement in July, we did share that we came to baby via embryo adoption. And I'm just very excited to be able to raise awareness, bring to light, both for embryo adoption and infertility, both options, hope, perspective, and our story. So I'm just gonna start sharing the vlogs, and the first ones that you'll see with this video are going to include everything leading up to our transfer and finding out that we were indeed pregnant and that our frozen embryo transfer was a success. It's emotional, it's exciting. It was a lot, but to be where we are now, I am 18 weeks pregnant at this point. We're so blessed, and we're so thankful for the people who have come alongside us in this journey and prayed with us, prayed over us, been there to support us, encouraged us. We kept a lot of it to ourselves, and it felt very secretive for a long time, especially through the years of battling our infertility and trying to figure out what was going on and what do we do and what can we do to start our family. So with all that being said, I'm just gonna let the vlogs roll and hope you enjoy, and thank you for coming and listening and watching and for all of your love and support. It is April 4th, 2019. It is 4 years to the day since John and I met in person for the first time. And this morning we completed our first ultrasound in preparation for our very first frozen embryo transfer with our adopted embryos. It has been a long time coming to this season in our lives and this first try at starting our family. We are very, very excited, a little nervous, but here we go. It is April 8th. I had ultrasound number 2 this morning for our first frozen embryo transfer that we are doing a natural cycle for. Things were looking good. My lining needs to get a bit thicker before it's ready for a transfer, but that's okay because we are only on day 7. I had dominant follicles in each of my ovaries. I had an 11 in my right ovary and a 15er in my left ovary. So we'll keep watching that 15er. I will go back in 2 days for ultrasound number 3, and we'll go from there as to when I can trigger and when we'll plan our transfer for in about just over a week. It is April 10th. We just got home from my 3rd ultrasound for our first frozen embryo transfer with a natural cycle. And really good news, I am textbook. I have a lining of 7.5 and a dominant follicle measuring 19 millimeters. So that means we're ready to trigger because just got my 2 lines on my OPK, meaning I am surging. So let's get ready to take a trigger shot. Level up. Oh, it's coming out. I don't know if I can do it.
Just stick it in.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You need me to?
Tomorrow is transfer day. 9:45 a.m. We transfer. We don't know yet if it's going to be 1 or 2. We have to see how everything plays out with the thaw. But I am just so overwhelmed right now. I have written every week to our church in our prayer request cards, just kind of keeping them updated on the process of this whole journey. And they have written us 4 little cards throughout this entire time, just encouraging us and loving us and saying they're praying for us. And then today, Whew, gonna cry. Today I got a phone call. They left a voicemail that I will keep forever from one of the staff members, just telling us how they know tomorrow is a very special day. It's a big day for us. And just to know that we have a church body who is lifting us up and praying for us and so intentionally giving us their support is something that I'm so thankful for. Because I know we are surrounded by so much prayer and that God is lifting us up in this, even when there's so many times that it's been hard for me to believe and trust Him. But I have seen God's love so much, especially today and these past couple days, just the people around us who know what we're about to do, supporting us and loving us through all of this. Which also, I came home from work, and found these. And if y'all have seen before, these are my absolute favorite flowers from some very sweet friends of ours, just telling us they're thinking about us this week. And I'm overwhelmed with all of the excitement that I have for tomorrow, all of the hope that I have, and just this thought that I want this to work so badly, not just for us so we can finally start our family, but because this baby or babies, whatever ends up happening, have so many people rooting for them and rooting for us and what we're doing, and they're gonna be so freaking loved. So I knew this was gonna happen, but I had to record this to remember this time, to know that even if this doesn't work out, we have so many people loving and supporting us. And that is something to remember in both the good times and the bad. Now we just keep praying that it's all the more to celebrate with all these people who we love and who love us, hopefully, in the upcoming weeks, if we get some good news. But this was just my reminder of literally God in the flesh today, between the voicemail from church and these flowers from our super, super sweet friends that we love, telling us that He's got us. We have a support system who is rooting us on, and that this is exactly what we're supposed to be doing and where we're supposed to be right now. So with that being said, hopefully I can sleep tonight, and all the excitement to meet an embryo or two tomorrow morning. It is Wednesday, April 17th. We did our frozen embryo transfer yesterday. We're super excited. Unfortunately, our day started with a call around 7:30 informing us that our first two embryos did not survive their thaw, so they needed permission to thaw our second tube, and we gave them permission, and they thawed them and they survived, and we decided to transfer both of them because of the conditions. So currently have two little embryos hanging out with me. I'm just hoping that they both decide to stick around. And here they are. There's our little embryos. Now we wait.